The operational update regarding the Russian invasion, on September 24. Glory to Ukraine. The 213th, 213, day of the heroic resistance of the Ukrainian people to a Russian military large-scale invasion continues. The enemy continues to focus its efforts on attempts to fully occupy the Donetsk oblast and hold the captured territories, as well as disrupt the active actions of the defense forces in certain areas. Fires at the positions of our troops along the entire contact line, tries to restore lost positions, conducts aerial reconnaissance. The enemy does not stop striking the civilian infrastructure and the homes of civilians. The threat of air and missile strikes by the occupiers remains throughout the territory of Ukraine. Over the past day, the Russian invaders launched 5 missile and 14 airstrikes, carried out more than 60 rounds of anti-aircraft fire at military and civilian objects on the territory of Ukraine, violating the norms of international humanitarian law, the laws and customs of warfare. More than 60 settlements were affected by enemy fire. In particular, Peshenihi, Yatskivka, Yarova, Mariinka, Krasnohoivka, Bilohorka, Myrolyabivka, Mykolaiv, Sukhoi Stavok, Novahryhorovka, Pividane, Mali Shcherbaki, Hryhorovka, Pivnikny, Shcherbaki, Okakhiv, Solony, Orlov and Arkhangelsk. As a result of an enemy attack on Odessa with the use of attack UAVs, 2 people were killed and 2 more were injured. At night, the city of Mykolaiv was subjected to rocket fire from the occupiers. Information on civilian casualties is being clarified. The situation in the Volyn and Polisia directions has not changed significantly. In other directions, the enemy fired from tanks, mortars, and artillery. In the Seversky direction, in the areas of settlements of Pavlivka, Myropolsk, Krasnopolia, Mazinovka, and Slavhorod of the Sumy Oblast. In the Slobozhenskaya direction, in the areas of the settlements of Ivashki, Strelecha, Oleksandrivka, Kolodiazin, and Dvorokna. In the Kramatorsk direction, Yarova, Rehorodok, Dubrova, Ozern, Siversk, Spern, Rozdolivka, Vasil, and Bilohorivka. In the Bakhmut direction, Yakovlivka, Soldar, Bakhmutsk, Bakhmut, Veselodolina, Odradivka, Zaitsev, and Maersk. On the Avdiivka, Novopavlov, and Zaporizhzhia directions, New York, Shevchenko, Berdichi, Avdiivka, Karlovka, Pervomisk, Vodiana, Opitny, Mariinka, Paraskavivka, Novomikhailivka, Velika Novozilka, Zolotaniva, Voledar, Mikilsk, Yehoivka, and Novukrainka. More than 35 settlements were shelled in the South But direction. Among them are Vysokopolia, Myrolyabivka, Ukrainka, Lazov, Blaodadivka, Shirok, Suistavik, Bezimen, Ternovi Podi, Alin, Limany and Mern. In the temporarily captured and occupied territory of Ukraine, the occupying power holds so-called referendums. In connection with the low percentage of visits to the polling stations, employees of the election commissions, accompanied by armed servicemen of the armed forces of the Russian Federation, collect signatures of local residents directly at their places of residence. In the Zaporizhzhia and Kherson regions, the occupation authorities began serving mobilization summonses to men of conscription age who renounced Ukrainian citizenship and received passports of the Russian Federation. Servicemen of the Russian occupation forces continue to commit illegal actions against the civilian population and engage in looting. So, according to available information, in Melitopol, the so-called Kadyrevsi seized a dealer's warehouse of agricultural machinery and are trying to sell off the property. During the day, units of the defense forces repelled enemy attacks in the areas of Spern, Soldar, Bakhmutsk, Odradivka, Kurdyumovka, Zaitsev, Maersk, Kamyanka, Avdiivka, and Opitny settlements. Aviation of the defense forces made 25 strikes. It was confirmed that 18 areas of concentration of the enemy's manpower and military equipment and 7 positions of anti-aircraft missile systems were hit. Air defense units destroyed 1 helicopter, 1 plane, and 8 UAVs of the occupiers. Missile troops and artillery hit 6 control points, more than 20 areas of concentration of enemy manpower and equipment, 3 air defense positions and 4 warehouses with ammunition. Losses of manpower and equipment are currently being clarified. We believe in the armed forces. Together we will win. Glory to Ukraine. Let's keep our weapons strong. We believe in victory. We believe in the armed forces. Glory to Ukraine.